So it is an errand, an exercise ride, errand run. And it's 29 degrees Fahrenheit. So yeah, heated vest, 2 layers of hoodies. So yeah, we got ski gloves, because that's how we roll. And yeah, I've been putting off this errand, but it was actually colder the last couple days, so I said, I'll do the errand now instead of putting it off anymore. Supposed to get 50s weather in like a week and a half. So I had the front brake rotor replaced. I swapped it out. I'm not sponsored by any of these companies, but I had a Magura rotor on the front, 180 millimeter, and it wore down pretty fast. And I noticed, you know, I would get a lot of brake fades and stuff. So now I have Shimano. I forget the brand name, the model, rather, the model number of the rotor, but it's one of those two-piece style. It's supposed to cool down faster, and in theory, if it's cooled down faster, it's going to preserve the rotor and the pads more faster. I mean, not more faster. I mean, it's going to preserve the pads of the rotor more, so it won't wear out as fast. So I left the pads from the previous rotor on here, and there's still a lot of meat on them. Just let somebody park. He's not in a good spot though. It's a fire zone, but hey, yeah, whatever. He takes his chances. Yeah, so it's a two-piece rotor. Should run cooler, and I think I noticed I need that more in the front, you know. I don't have to worry so much about getting a fancy rotor for the rear. Watch out for doors here. You never know. You never know. It's funny until it's not funny. Then it's painful. Or maybe even worse. I just glided over a pothole. Just skipped another pothole. Yeah, I got Halsey playing in my headphones. Some of her more recent songs. Ego, I think is the name of the song. Or maybe I got the title way off, but it's in the lyrics. Okay, we need to get to the left. And it's pretty clear behind me, so okay. Slower traffic to the right. The law. What's funny is people are like, oh, why do you ride in the middle, you know, safer and all that. It's like, yeah, where they're coming from is their e-bikes go like 35, 45, 50 miles an hour or whatever. So they're like, oh, of course, everything's the same, you know. Meanwhile, I'm on a class 2 e-bike, and I'm in a state where, you know, slow traffic has to go to the right, and bicycles go on the shoulder. So, and since class 2 e-bikes are considered bicycles, I go on the shoulder. Now, if there's no traffic, if there's nobody behind me, I'll get out in the middle, kind of, or closer to it. So we're going to run our little errand, and then we'll head back to home base. What was that? There's debris on the road. Like bits of gravel and stuff, asphalt. Alright, so I'll be back anyway. So we are continuing onward. We're gonna head to Anderson from this way. Yeah, that bits of stuff, crunchy stuff flying around before was freshly patched asphalt. So yeah. What I notice is that stuff eats tires, you know. Now I had the Shinko on the back. So that won't be affected. I'll have to check the front tire later on when I get half back to see if it's doing any damage going over it. I think I'm liking the grippiness of the Shimano rotor. I'll have to show you the rotor so you see what I'm talking about. When I get an Anderson, I'll show you. We'll pull over here. That's the rotor. Two-piece. The black part is the center and the stainless steel on the outside. Yeah, so basically that's supposed to reduce or dissipate the heat, get rid of the heat better. And preserve the pads and the rotor more. So we're just gonna head back. Guy's gonna pull out. Yeah, I'm gonna edit out that bit. I don't want to shock anybody, but someone just almost ran me off the road. They look in the mirror, they see my blinking light, and they decide they're going to go anyway. So yeah. A lot of irresponsible people, basically. And yeah, that could have been fatal, you know. I might leave the clip in, but I'll mute the audio because I use some language. The thing is, I've ridden a BMX bike and mountain bikes in the past. It doesn't make me an expert or anything, but you know, I'm comfortable with you know, maneuvering quick and stuff like that. Also, that type of riding I've been doing in an urban environment, so. So I'm comfortable with maneuvering and swerving, people cut me off and running me off. There's certain things you do and you do not do when you're trying to swerve. I think a lot of people panic and slam on the brakes hard, and basically at that point you have no control over the bike whatsoever. And there's also quick turning technique where you basically tilt the bike under you to swerve. And whoa, another one. They're swinging doors open. Okay, cool. This is the thing. Yeah, I'll edit out bits and pieces, but so what's happening is you get a lot of people swinging doors open. I think they don't expect bikes to be out here riding in these temps, you know, so they're not even looking. They're just swinging doors open. And people crossing outside the crosswalk. seeing a lot of bits and pieces of trucks and stuff over the roadway. Metal fragments. Which, as a bike rider, you gotta watch out for that. You want to run over something sharp. So, we are coming down Bergen Line. We left Anderson a few blocks back. So yeah, I'm very pleased with this rotor. Very good. I'm not sponsored by either of the vendors that I mentioned. I'm just a guy on these e-bikes trying to find his way around. As we head on back, we think about the tea we'll have. I think we will have tea. Could have coffee, I don't know. I don't know, coffee is kind of strong. I have that in the morning with breakfast and then after dinner, but I don't like to have coffee all day long. I used to have it all the time, but I don't know, I switched things up now with coffee and tea. Bergen Line Avenue, kind of spotty, there's some traffic. I used to go out of my way not riding in temperatures like this. That's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. We're gonna head back. I will have tea. Get out of this traffic mess, because yeah, this seems to be a thing. I'm gonna go slowly here. Tapering out. I hope you guys are having safe rides. Smoother, safer rides. Be good out there, be safe. and wear a helmet. That's gonna be the ride. That's gonna be the vlog. A lot of weird driving out there. Peace.